Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Lexus LS car. The F segment was dominated by Germans decades ago, with the only real alternative being the Jaguar XJ until the Lexus LS-I appeared on the market. Opponents claimed it was merely a clumsy copy of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class W140, but supporters believe it's far superior. Who was right? Under the hood of the first-generation Lexus LS, you'll find a smooth-running and superbly balanced engine. The 4.0-liter V8 is a highly effective design, generating 245 horsepower, propelling this luxury sedan to a top speed of 250 km per hour, 155 miles per hour. 0 to 100 km per hour, 65 miles per hour, appears on the speedometer in about 8 seconds. Unfortunately, such a large engine has a rather hefty fuel consumption. If you like to floor the accelerator frequently, you'll easily manage up to 18L 100 km, 122.2 mpg. Those who drive gently can even reduce fuel consumption to 14L 100 km, 122.2 mpg. Toyota's petrol engines have always garnered favorable reviews, and nothing has changed in this regard. However, it's important to remember that no engine lasts forever. The most common problems with the V8 engine installed in Lexus vehicles include a faulty throttle position sensor, blown capacitors in the injector sensor, a faulty ignition coil or airflow meter. In some cases, the idle speed stepper motor and fuel pump also malfunction. Lexus GS350 AWD Prestige Japan Strikes Back Autocult.pl test. As always, I remind you to replace the timing belt and all accessories immediately after purchasing the car. This should be done every 100,000 kilometers, and I don't recommend postponing this procedure. Before you decide on a specific car, it's worth thoroughly checking the exhaust gas recirculation system for leaks. Another common problem with this model. A manual transmission is out of the question, as comfort is paramount. As befits an exclusive Japanese sedan, the car features multi-link suspension at both the front and rear. This ensures the highest level of comfort. Models with air shock absorbers are also available, which further enhance the ride. While most Lexus LS faults are relatively sporadic, due to the high mileage of many of these Japanese sedans, they can sometimes experience serious breakdowns. One of the most common issues is gearbox failure. If the car has over 300,000 kilometers on the clock, it's likely due for replacement soon. The power steering pump is also a weak point of the Lexus LS. The cooling system also has its quirks, with the radiator usually requiring replacement. The heater core and the viscous fan clutch also occasionally fail. Owners of the Japanese sedan, on the other hand, complain about a faulty LCD display on the climate control panel, and the compressor is also prone to damage. I advise against choosing the version with air suspension. The price for high comfort is significantly reduced durability, and these components are not cheap. Regardless of the model you choose, you can expect damage to the bushings, control arms, and mounts. The first traces of rust are already beginning to appear on the bodywork. Blisters can be found around the window seals, but fortunately they are still small and relatively easy to remove. Other components that are considered too delicate include the driveshaft joints. A faulty speed sensor is usually to blame for the traction control system malfunction light coming on. The car was designed to compete with European F-segment models, so its features must be very convincing, and they are. A beautifully sounding, powerful V8 engine that delivers good dynamics. A superbly quiet interior with comfortable seats, excellent ride comfort, incredible reliability, and a generous amount of equipment. That's exactly what a car of this type should look like. Unfortunately, there are also some weaknesses. The leather seats wear out quite quickly, the steering system is far from European precision, and the softly tuned suspension causes the Lexus to lean with every sudden movement of the steering wheel. The biggest obstacles to purchasing one, however, will be the lack of a diesel engine, the limited number of specialized garages familiar with the LS, and the expensive spare parts. Despite its minor shortcomings, the car has enjoyed considerable success, as evidenced by the current state of the Lexus brand. The LS-I is neither better nor worse than the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, it's simply different. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and rate my video. If you know of any issues with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to share them in the comments.